Now, first warning weather with Jim Spencer.
Believe it or not, that was a typical two-story house constructed to basic standards, and a 100-mile-an-hour wind created in a new wind testing facility that officially opened today in South Carolina. The six-story lab has a huge bank of 105 fans that can blow winds equal to a Category 3 hurricane. The objective, to find ways to make homes more sturdy in natural disasters. And what they're finding is that it doesn't take much. A fortified house on the other side of the flattened one held up because it had straps that hold the roof and walls together. Now, early research is showing that about $3,000 worth of straps, stronger nails, thicker decking, better shingles and siding, and a front door that opens out instead of in can save your house from some pretty strong tornadoes and hurricanes. Something to consider if you're considering building a house or remodeling, especially here in Texas where a big thunderstorm can produce winds near 100 miles per hour. Well, we haven't had any storms to speak of this entire month of October yet. We're more than halfway through the month. 2 measly hundredths of an inch of rain at Camp Mabry. How unusual is this? Well, our deficit for the month kind of tells a story. We're almost 2.5 inches behind. We still have a nice surplus for 2010, and our lake levels are still doing fine as we head into what may be an unusually dry late fall and winter. We've got the new official winter forecast coming out from the Climate Prediction Center on Thursday. Be here then, and I'll be sharing that with you. Tonight, skies are clear. It's wonderful. 72 degrees. These October nights can really be nice, and this is one of them. By the time you wake up in the morning, some low clouds, 65 the morning low temperature. By noon, the low clouds have burned away. We're up to about 80, and our high tomorrow, 86 degrees, with a partly cloudy to mostly sunny sky. Tonight, it's nice. Georgetown, 66 degrees. That's nice. Fredericksburg, 63. 67 in Burnett, 70. San Marcos, 72. In Bastrop, LaGrange coming in at 73. Officially in Austin, it's mostly clear and 72. At the airport, mostly clear and 67 degrees. Our winds tonight, well, there are no winds blowing in the city. At the airport, a south-southwest wind at 3 miles per hour. Sunrise in the morning at 7:36. Our allergy forecast for Wednesday, mold and ragweed expected to be medium, and grass still in the low category. Temperatures around Texas, 70s through most of central and south Texas, a little bit cooler back to the northwest, 68 in Abilene, but 58 degrees in Lubbock. There's a little frontal boundary that has become stationary up here in North Texas. Well, it's stationary for now. It may slip into our area tomorrow as it's dissipating. We're really not thinking we're going to notice much in terms of weather from the front. Just a little wind shift. Now, there's an upper level low. You can see it spinning here in Southern California. That will be kicking out over the next 3 days, but by Friday, it's weakened. It's up here in Colorado, Kansas, the northern Texas panhandle, just far enough away from us that it may or may not produce rain. We'll have a little trough set up behind it over the weekend that could carry weak disturbances across Texas and potentially generate some showers in our area, but widely scattered activity is all we're thinking right now in the period Friday through Sunday, so don't let it hamper your weekend plans. I think most of the time it'll be dry, and then next week that dry flow sets back up, a dry and warm pattern. We're watching a disturbance in the Caribbean about halfway between Honduras and the Cayman Islands that the National Hurricane Center believes will become a tropical depression sometime here pretty soon. It's not moving much, could drift into the Gulf of Mexico, but is not expected to impact Texas. We will continue to track it for you. Tonight, the low temperatures about where they were this morning, low in mid-60s. Highs tomorrow about where they were this afternoon in the mid-80s. In Austin tonight, some low clouds streaming in off the Gulf after midnight, 65 our lowest temperature. Wind shift to the west tomorrow, then northerly in the afternoon, 86 degrees the high temperature with a partly sunny sky. And on the 7-day forecast, just as warm on Thursday. Then on Friday, we add that 20% chance of showers in. This weekend, we'll keep it at 20% right now. We might have to adjust these probabilities up or down a little bit as the weekend approaches, but it just doesn't look like a big rain-making system for us right now anyway. Monday, warm, and then Tuesday, we drop a few degrees. On Austin News Today tomorrow morning, we begin at 5 a.m., and we always bring you weather and traffic together. The Emmy Award-winning Austin News Today, by the way.
Absolutely.